Melstock
That
is.
looks like Jimmy's frame right there.
You're not gonna be able.
Greg, that's Greg.
Till you wake up mom and dad.
Visions of the days I cherish most. And every time I see the moon, I see the imprint of that man. And every day I catch the dawn, I feel the light from a foreign land. 'Cause all I have when I'm alone is music for my soul. For all those days I gave in life, I sure have paid the toll. And all I have when I'm alone is music for my thoughts so cold, you know. And all those days I gave in life, I sure have paid the toll. And now I pause to take a drag of my cigarette so slow, as I sit down with my guitar to strum the strings so low. 'Cause all I have when I'm alone is music for my soul. And all the days I gave in life, I sure have paid the toll.
God damn it. I'm fucking like split my head open and fucking beat the shit out of my brain to the guitar to this. That's pretty good.
Yeah!
God damn. Melham! I got it on film. I'm getting it all.
Alright, this is a request.
Did do this for a while?
Yeah.
Here, put that back so you can do zoom in and out a lot easier. Life man. Keep partying. Must a set of keys.
We usually are.
What kind of car?
We are now. Yeah, Barber has it.
Okay. Different than the last two.
Dude, I can't get up there. There's no room.
It's more of like a... They're all love songs, but this is more of like a... the first song was like when you fall in love.
Nice.
The second one was sort of like when you're missing it. And then this sort of like is when you get it back together. So I guess it was a pretty good order. In the white of the moon, too soon, in a hot air balloon, he crosses the sea. Wanton airship tycoon turned buffoon, leaving his home maroon, attempting to flee the life he's begun. In the blink of an eye, he spies a spot where he's fantasized, baby to be. Let me do that one again. In the blink of an eye, he spies the shore where he's fantasized his baby to be. Turns his gaze to the skies, he cries, just give me one more try to chase down my dream before I am done. In the blink of an eye, he spies time runs and flies by before he's done. Turns his gaze to the skies, he cries, just give me one more try before I'm done, before I go on. And in the blink of an eye, she spies a spot in the starry sky she's been longing to see. Camouflaged by the tide, she hides where the water and wind collide. She's soon to be free to give her father his son.
If 90 cents here, go like right 11 o'clock. Right there. Big thing. At the same time. Just go in like that.
I got one that's sort of screwy. I know what Pancho was talking about at that time.
Where's Pancho now? Free Pancho. Pancho.
This is in the mariachi theme of this evening.
Yeah.
And I hope you all are getting your dance on in this acoustic rave. Could I invite someone on stage to go poof, poof, poof? Yeah, and somebody else to go tss, tss, tss. And we're somewhere.
That guy's already
Yeah, Sammy hits the van before any of us even realize where we are. Sammy's already sleeping. This has been one of those really nice nights. And,
Woo!
that's, I don't know, fuck it. Oh, poor Pancho, I know how you feel. Flat broke in the moonlight, your Mimo disappeared, lying still in the sunrise. I wonder if you recall, 'cause I remember clearly what started it all. Poor Pancho at the window many months ago stares out to the alley through wind drifts of snow. This day he decided to poke through his head and wriggle his body to the edge of the ledge. Did anybody ever see Broadway Danny Rose? You know the part about wriggling? I used it.
Woo!
Poor Pancho reached his paws over the edge of the grate, with the eyes on the ledge holding all of his weight. He scratched with his paws, but the ledge not so large. He slipped towards the ground, flipped his body around, and reached towards the street with his hind open cleats. But he missed towards the bars of the grate with his paws. Poor Pancho landed right on his face. Woke. Poor Pancho, I know how you feel. Flap broke in the moonlight, your Mimo disappeared, lying still in the sunrise. I wonder if you recall, 'cause I remember clearly what started it all. And poor Pancho awoke after hours had passed. He took to the streets and a new life at last. Never one glimpse back at the window he left. Poor Mimo, sleep on the streets. Poor Mimo, remember Pancho. Mimo, your greatest Pancho. Astride on the glittering streets, he was blessed. Poor now Pancho, I know how you feel. Flat broke in the moonlight, your Mimo disappeared, lying still in the sunrise. I wonder if you recall, 'cause I remember clearly what started it all. Pancho at the window, many months ago, stares out at the alley through wind drifts of snow. This day he decided to poke through his head and wriggle his body to the edge of the ledge. Poor now Pancho reached out his paws, slipped back to the gray where Mimo was at large. He scratched with his paw, but the ledge not so large. Slipped his body around to the edge of the ground, the edge of the ground, the edge of the ground. Poor Pancho. Was that any good? How's that, a little too hillbilly for everybody?
Woo!
This is like a real shot in the dark. All right, how about this? I feel like the Counting Crows. What does that guy do? Pull his hair? That's his gimmick? I forgot. Come on, we're all jam band fans here, right?
Woo!
There are always stops that make up life. There are always ports to stay the night. And as the pilgrim searches for his home, he may do what his heart does not condone. Inspiration moves in night. In flashes in her eyes they smile. In green light time gallops too wild. A charming life now with all the light. Calliope with torch aglow. As how can you know what you do not know? And what can you have that you never earned? Calliope's torch forever burned. There are always stops that make up life. There are always ports to stay the night. And as the pilgrim searches for his home, he may do what his heart does not condone. Calliope had plenty of practice. On instinct she did yearn to have. And her words that betrayed her blacklist exposed her animal to the savage. There will always be stops that make up life. There will always be ports to stay the night. And as the pilgrim searches for his home, he may do what his heart does not condone. There'll be days in life you can't believe, when the memories vanish from the mind. As Calliope gets everything that she achieves, the fire may turn her blind. There are always stops to make up life. There are always ports to stay the night. And as the pilgrim searches for his home, he may do what his heart does not condone. Beard straight from the gutter. Head like a cow and he's milked like an udder. You know he's a Greek cause he's shaped like his mother. Vasilio's dead weight fish motherfucker. Vasilios. 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 Vasilios, sweet cheeks, we love you like a brother. Jolly old friend, spreading mirth like no other. A kind and simple beast, Vasilios, when I shudder. To think it was you who left candy in the gutter. Oh, Vasilios, I love you so. You're the brother I never had, I never told you so. But there are times when you go over the edge and kick my friends out of the party. How dare you, you fucker. I'm telling you, Vasilios, there's something that you gotta learn. The way you act, you know you're gonna burn, Vasilios. But I still love you, dude, because time goes on. And I remember the days we spent on the big hill lawn. And you were so funny and fresh and full of ideas. But then you went and punched some dude for no fucking reason. We don't understand it. And you got a little problem on your hands. That's the whole joke about what the Biscuits do for a living. It don't fucking matter. As long as you fucking rock out, it doesn't matter mechanically, really, you know. That's the truth behind it all. I'll tell you that much. Time you need something up. That was like so far off. This is on. If it's time you need to solve the problem, it might not be the same while you run and play that game as all the children's play. And you walk around, listen to the voices inside your head, all the mouths moving, the ears gone deaf. But in those faces it is plain the power is driving you insane. I'd chest door. Mother waits for just what all day she has prayed for. This, that, all day she has prayed upon. To God she looks to be saved. And